Hi, kindergarten. This week we read The Eensy Spider, a nursery rhyme with lots of rhyming songs, okay? Or lots of writing words. Today, you're going to have an opportunity or a chance to go ahead and re-listen to the story. It's on the link below this one. If you'd like to re-listen to it or listen to it again, go ahead and do that now and then come back to this video, okay? If you finished listening to the story, it's going to be time for you to write. You're going to need your purple writing journal, a pencil, and a blue washable marker, okay? Go ahead and pause the video and go get your supplies. I'd like you to think about some of the animals in the story. Was there a spider in the story? Was there a frog in the story? I want you to think about some of the animals that the spider met on its adventure and think about the animals that helped her out. Now you're going to pick a part of the story. You're going to draw a picture about something that you thought was interesting. But we're going to use two things. We're going to find our purple journal and we're going to open it up one page at a time very carefully. We're going to take one page turn at a time. Ooh. Once you find the first blank page, I want you to have your grown-up help you write today's date at the top. So I'm doing this on Friday after school is out. So I'm going to write today's date, which is 9. It's going to be a little hard for you to see, but 9-11. Okay, so the month is September, so it's the number 9-11. Your grown-up can help you with that, okay? The next thing we're going to do is you're going to think about your favorite animal from the story that helped out the spider. Keep it in your mind. Okay. The main character in the story was the spider, wasn't it? That was who the story was about for the most part. The spider was in most of the story. That was the main character. Take your marker, take the cap off. Take your finger. Put some washable marker on your finger. Just on the pad of your finger where the fingerprint goes. Then push it onto the paper and lift it up. That's going to become the body of our spider. How many legs do spiders have? Do you know how many legs spiders have? They have 8. Spiders are something called symmetrical, meaning that both sides are the same. So I'm going to make spider legs on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and some eyes. Okay? And then another animal that was in the story was the frog. So I'm going to put a marker on my finger again. And remember, you can pause this at any time. And I'm going to put another dot. I'm going to turn that into a frog. So I'm going to draw 2 eyes like a frog has, and the front legs, and the back legs, and the webbed feet. Fantastic. Now, let's try to label our drawing. Now, some of you might be at different places. Some of you might need to grab your alphabet chart. So if you want to take a minute, kindergarten, and go wash your hands and wash the ink off your hand, you can go ahead and do that. Pause the video. Okay? All right. Now that you're back, or if you didn't want to take a break, that's okay. So I have my 2 animals. I have a spider, and I made it look like a spider, and I have a frog, and I made it look like a frog. And those were some of the animals that helped each other. Now here's the part, kindergarten, where different people are at different places, and that's okay. We all learn at different rates and at different times, okay? So I went into my folder that Mrs. Morrow gave me, and I took out my alphabet linking chart so I could look at how the letters are shaped and what the letters look like, and to kind of help me think about sounds, okay? So maybe we're just going to work on figuring out the first letter of this word. S. It's a tricky one. It kind of sounds like 2 a little bit. Spider. Okay, so I'm going to say spider starts with the letter S. So right by our spider, I'm going to label that. I'm going to write S. Okay, and maybe kindergarten, That's what you and your grown-up work on today, and that's okay. Your grown-up can help you spell the rest of that word, S-P-I-D-E-R. Maybe your grown-up is going to help you sound it out. Maybe you're one of those kindergartners who really knows some of their sounds, and so you want to try and sound it out. So let's practice that up here. So, I'm going to stretch it. Sp, p, I, d, d, der, d, d, You can ask your grown-up for help. Spider. Those are the letters I hear when I stretch it. Okay? Maybe that's what you're going to write. Okay? And moms and dads, some of us might be able to write the word out, and that's okay too. Okay? We'll do the same thing for our frog friend here. And then for an extension or enrichment, if your child wants to write about their favorite part of the story, that would be okay, because again, everybody's in a different spot. So our choices are listening for that first sound, and then helping, and then maybe giving it if we don't know the sound, and just really saying this is what an S looks like. So go ahead and write that S. Spider starts with S. Say it with me, S. S, S says S, like spider. Write down the S. And then moms and dad, you can give them the rest of the letters. Okay, that's choice 1. Choice 2, having our friends who know probably most of these letters, sound it out and write the letters they hear. Okay. And then our third choice, moms and dads, are if our friends are writing these words, go ahead and let them write them, and then they can write a sentence down here about it. Okay? All right, lots of choices. See you later.